Well, hello, good evening. You can probably surmise by the background and the lighting that I am back in Houston, Texas, and here in my drawing studio. I just it's so funny. I just got a call from my brother. He's like, "Oh, the house is too quiet with you gone." So that was cool. I enjoyed a wonderful uh, visit out in Southern California with my family and doing visiting some schools out there and doing all my lives with you guys. So today I got back. Well, I got back to Houston last night, pretty late, and so today been sorting myself out, getting myself landed back into my life here in Tomball. And oh look at all you YouTube folks. Hi, hello to my drawing diligent dozen. I wonder how many I'll have tonight because of it's about 8 o'clock Central Time tonight. And oh look at we got Facebook going here. Hello Jason Chiller. Hello Samantha. Hello Melissa. Hello Zayu. Hello Umiko. You can Umiko, you have dinner. You go ahead and have dinner and you can watch the recording later. The reason I'm going to draw this dragon tonight was I had so much fun. I just finished a virtual assembly. It was an after school program for a school out in Central California, and they had a virtual program, and it was after school, so it was at 4:30 California time, 6:30 Texas time. And it's the third year I've been back with these after school kids, and so much fun. We had a wide range of kids. We had kindergartners, first, 5 year olds, 6 year olds, 7 year olds, all the way up to fifth graders, up to 10 year olds, 10, 11 year olds. So it was a wide range, and we took a vote. I gave them a choice of things they wanted to draw. Do they want to draw penguins or dolphins and whales, or do they want to draw uh, koala bears and um, kangaroos and Australian animals, or do they want to do dragons? And surprise, 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 they wanted to draw dragons and marshmallows and baby octopus. So this is the third year, so they had their choice what to draw. Look at this, what we did with them. This was such a fun. This was kindergarten. Remember, this is kindergartners, first, second, third, fourth, fifth grader. Check this out. We just finished this one. It was an hour. They went for a whole hour. I'm so proud of them. But we did the dragon. That's why I want to draw that again. I had so much fun. Then we did the marshmallows, the big marshmallow family, and then we used the word size, and we drew the baby squid. Do you guys remember this one? If you have drawn any of these before with me, put it in the chat box. Have you guys done the marshmallows? I don't think we've done the dragon yet, but I know we've done different versions of robots, and I think we've done the baby octopus. But this was so much fun with my school assembly. So for any of you, my faithful 500 artists that are watching this recording after it's posted within 24 to 48 hours, thank you for your emails and interest in my school programs, and thank you for my books and supporting my books and my Draw 3D membership. I've been getting wonderful memberships for the Draw 3D memberships. And just so you know, for those of you who are expecting tonight our Turbo Tuesday at 6:30, I sent out a note, e-blast to all of my members uh, of the Draw 3D family. That the Turbo Tuesday was going to reschedule for tomorrow night because I had that virtual assembly at that school tonight. And I got a couple emails of people who didn't get the notice. So make sure, even if you're not members, be sure that you go to my website. Here's what I want you to do. Be sure to go to my website. Oh, look at my kitty cats. Both of them are laying right there. Hey, I just got another member, Devin Falco. Hello, Devin Falco. Welcome to our Draw 3D membership. Let me show you what you do here. Let me just show you real quick here. I'm going to show you. This is what I want you to make sure everybody does this, okay? Everybody, I want everybody, besides everybody push subscribe up here. Everybody push subscribe. Go ahead, push it. Push it. Push subscribe on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, follow, like, comment, okay? Um, Here, this is what I want you to do. Okay, so you go to my website. Let me see if I can figure it out here. www.markkistler.com. For some reason, I'm pulling up CNN. I don't know why CNN's popping up here. MarkKistler.com. Got it. All right, this is what you're going to see, right? MarkKistler.com. Then watch. Then this pops up. See the three birds? Be sure you fill out those three birds, okay? Fill out that email address, okay? Be sure to fill that out. And then, who's that handsome devil? And then scroll down, and you can see that I'm streaming. I've got some notes from you that some of you. Has anybody seen the movie? I love your comments, everybody. Uh, oh, Ivy something. I'm so glad that you came on live and you've been looking forward to this. Be sure to listen to the NPR. This is such a nice interview, and you can stream it now. I don't have the link yet for the Google Play. I've got to figure out how to do that. But there is a link for the stream on Prime Video. Up, oh, the summer camps. I'll show you summer camps. I pushed the wrong button, but the summer camps. This is all about my virtual summer camps. There's a nice video. There's the times. I'm going to have programs from at 9 in the morning for 6 weeks Central Time, ages 6 and 7 year olds, virtual for anywhere in the world. And 10:15, I'm going to have another hour with 8 to 15 year olds, and then I don't know if you can see that. 11:30, another group for 8 to 15, and then 6:30, I'm going to do a family art night. Okay, for you guys who are young at art. Here's the different weeks for the virtual camp. Anywhere in the world, you guys can draw with me. I hope you sign up. I'm going to limit the class size, and let's see here. All right, so here's the different weeks. Okay, so check this out. Oh, I would love you guys. You should sign up for all the weeks. You should sign up for all the weeks here. Isn't that great? And there's the cost, tells about it. I have different levels at different scholarships helps and all that. Okay. All right. So I'm glad that you guys are going to get the emails. So Ivy is saying, she's making meatballs for dinner. Okay. All righty. You know what? I like meatballs with the impossible beef. I've been trying to go vegan, leaning toward vegetarian, but I just love fish so much that now I'm more of a pescatarian. Pescador, what? How does it say it? A fish guy. But then at my brother's house, he's big on chicken. So now the last 10 days I've been eating, all kinds of grilled chicken, teriyaki chicken, chicken noodle soup, blah blah. All right, let's get going. We're gonna draw. Here we are, day 65. Day 65, based on our assembly today. I'm just seeing all these neat. Read about the classes. Oh, you were, Melissa? Were you reading about those summer art camp classes? It's going to be fun. All right, so this is day 65, episode 174. All right, so I'm gonna get this all shaped up here. I am so glad that you folks are coming on live with me. Okay, we have more than a dozen. Looks like we have 14. Usually we have between a dozen and 2 dozen come live, and then we have our faithful 500. Sometimes 300, sometimes 700. It's who watch the recording. Some days we've got up to 1,000 of you folks watching the recording. It's just I'm tickled pink that so many of you are drawing with me. Be sure to subscribe. We're almost to 42,000, almost on our way to 50,000, and on our way to a million. And we're gonna get there, right? Right? I'm looking at the wrong camera. Uh, uh, oh, you're having paneer, chickpeas, and creamy tomato sauce. Wow. Yeah, thanks for making me hungry. I'm gonna go down and make miso soup after this. I'm gonna put some peas and miso soup, maybe a little bit of fresh tuna in the miso soup. Kind of mix it up a bit. What do you think? Look at here we are. Hey, Genghis Khan's on tonight. Hi, Genghis Khan. Good to see you. A big shout out to Mike Ingram for all his help and helping me with all this information and helping me with the mechanics of the OBS and the Restream. Uh, Big hello, big hug, big thank you to Mike Ingram and to all my sponsors. All right, here we go. This is day 65, but I'm going to write 65, but let's get going. I'm going to draw the dragon kind of coming out of the box here. And then I'm going to block in the body. And then here, I'm going to block in the body. I'm going to make this kind of pudgy furry guy here. I'm sketching the body, and then his feet are going to angle down. Remember the angles. We're using these angles, right? We're using the drawing direction compass. Let's see here. This is what I'm talking about. That's a regular compass. This is a foreshortened compass. This is in the back of all my books over there. Hello. Hello, Stephanie. Good to see you. Oh, so this is a regular compass, 3D compass drawing reference box. We're going to use these directions here. Just want to remind you, this Friday night, 6:30 p.m. Central, and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. Central, I'm having another Mark Art Gallery Mark's Moving sale. I'm moving to a little bit north in Texas here, and I can't take all my art with me, and so I'm just so pleased that I'm gonna share it with you guys, share it with the world. So if you guys want to buy some of my art gallery artwork, also have some of my originals for sale. Ooh. So I'd love to have you. I'm going to move this out of the way so you guys we can talk here and not have me. There we go. It's kind of fun being back with the good lighting and my background there. All right. I'm going to erase this guy. Erase that. I'm going to draw his eyes now. I'm going to zoom this out just a bit. Hey, Leslie Gable. Good to see you. Leslie draws every day. I've got to go through the Facebook comments and the Instagram postings for the more drawings. I haven't done a posting of your student work in quite a while, so I got to do that. All right, so I'm going to draw. You know what? I think I'm going to put this. I'm going to put uh, some eyelids on this guy here. What do you think of that? I'm going to put some wrinkles under his eye. Hey, Phil Pinson, how are you? Good to see you guys. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like and comment. Hello on Facebook. Phil, where are you from? Is this your first time drawing with us? I'm glad you're here. All you first timers, I'm glad you're here. This is day 65. 65. Can you believe that? Day 65 of our journey, 65 of our expedition into creativity, our voyage of discovery of creativity and imagination here. Lake Havasu, Arizona. Oh, I've had some wonderful vacations. Lake Havasu. Um, uh, I've been on some houseboats out there, and some wonderful floating, lake days, and during the summer when I was in college. Brant Langer watched the documentary. He watched the documentary. Oh, thank you. If you guys streamed the documentary, you guys can stream it now on Google or on Amazon or on Apple TV. He says he didn't realize how young. Yeah, I was 20 years old or 19 when I started. 20 when it's a. I hope you found it. I hope you found it uh, interesting. So thank you for watching it. Thank you for letting me know. Make sure to put comments on the whatever platform that you watched it on. All right, I'm gonna draw I'm gonna draw some cool horns here. I'm gonna have this guy's. I'm gonna draw some funky horns here. Uh, there we go. Now watch this. I'm gonna come here. See it come around and see that. I'm gonna taper it. Taper it here. I appreciate it. And take your pencil and erase it. And I appreciate you guys paying for the movie. That supports our team, our efforts, our nonprofit. So I appreciate you guys going to the platforms that you pay a little bit to download it, to stream it, and I appreciate that. My team appreciates that. Thank you. If you like supporting my team and what we're doing with teaching the world imagination and creativity, thanks for buying my books and buying the movie, paying for the movie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Here you go. It definitely helps us out a lot. Attitude of gratitude. Look at, I'm going to overlap here. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cool? And then, now watch this. I'm going to draw the funky smile. Isn't this great? And then now I'm going to put some teeth here. Look at this. Isn't this fun? Then I'm going to curve. These teeth are going the opposite direction. See what I'm doing here? You see that? Isn't that fun? I'm adding all kinds of extras to my drawing, and I'm having so much fun adding these. Put the under shadow. That's gonna push that back horn away, and this comes closer. See that? Isn't that great? Phil Pinson was born and raised in San Diego. Well, I was raised in San Diego, and I went to San Diego State University, and you did a lot of scuba diving and sailing off of the coast, all over San Diego, North San Diego, La Jolla. Lots of sailing off the islands out there. Loved it. All right, now the sun. I'm gonna have the sun. You know what? I was gonna make this guy furry. And I got distracted with all your great comments. So I'm gonna come down here. I want to make this guy a furry dragon. So let's come through here. I'm gonna make this guy furry. See what I'm doing? I'm gonna put some furry here. Where you guys from? Let me know. City and state. Let me know where you are logging in from. City, state, and country. Everybody let me know. City, state, and country. And give me 1 through 5. How do you guys like our lesson so far? This is our inspiration. This is an earlier lesson I did. Uh, give me let me know. Send me where you logging in from, city, state, and country. And let me know 1 through 5. 5 is great. How are you guys enjoying the lesson? Send me a note. Send me a comment. Here, shade this down here. Uh, Washington, USA. Hello from Washington. Wonderful. Good to see you. Hello, Adam. How are you doing? All right. So I'm gonna put these arms here on this guy. I'm gonna put these arms here. Look at his big arms. Look at these guys. Look at his arms. These are just huge. Isn't that funny? Nashville. Nashville. Thank you, Adam. I'm glad you're doing well. We have Teresa, Wisconsin. Good to see you guys. Good to see all you guys. Indianapolis, Indiana. Good to see you guys. So I'm going to put these little claws on our little dragon guy. Put his little claws here, and then we're going to make it furry, right? So I'm going to take this fur, and I'll go ahead and erase our sketching lines. Are you guys having fun? We have New York. Hello. She lives in the town of George, founded by a guy named Charlie Brown. Isn't that interesting? Hello, Omaha, Nebraska. Hello. I've actually been to Omaha before, and taught a mini schools. I went through a whole school tour in Omaha. It was so great. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I loved it. Here you go. Let's put this fur here. Central Indiana. I'm trying to think of Central Indiana, like Muncie. That's south. That's more of a South Indiana. I taught a lot in Indianapolis, and then Fort Wayne, Indiana, and up north of Indianapolis. And is it Kokomo? Is that right? Am I saying that right? Up there in that area right above Indianapolis. I'm putting these overlapping. See, this foot is lower. See, the foot is lower, and it gets higher as it goes up. I'm going to put these little shadows underneath the nails here. And then a little shadow on the ground. I'm loving the shadows. I jump around a lot when I'm drawing. I'm going to draw this texture. The Tobins and Tomball. Hello, Melissa Tobin. Have we ever met, since we're neighbors, have we ever met here, Melissa Tobin? I think I think we've met. Just remind me, I'm a old guy and I forget things. But here, shade down here. Here we go. Let's shade. Look at this. I'm going to shade opposite. The light's coming from above. Uh, Wonderful. Oh, you're at Indianapolis. You're from Indianapolis. Indianapolis was one of my presenting TV stations, my PBS stations for my show back in the uh, like 2001, 2002. It was maybe it was in 1999. It was one of my presenting stations. Shade down here, and let's shade it lighter. Isn't this fun? I'm loving it. I'm loving our little furry dragon guy. I'm gonna put more claws over here. Someone type in love it, love it, love it. Someone type in love. I'm gonna put these overlap. These get smaller and they're overlapping back here. See as they get further away. Isn't that fun? And there's our little furry dragon guy. And I'm gonna put the shadow all on the ground here. How many of you guys are drawing with me here? How many of you guys are drawing? Hey, we've got 18 people on here. We've got a dozen and a half. We've got 18. We've got the enthusiastic 18 live now. And again, thank you for all of you faithful 500 who are drawing with me, watching the recording. Keeps me inspired. Thank you guys. All right. Um, you can add so many things to your drawing. I want to make this into a dragon, so I'm going to put. You can put some wings on him here. I'm going to draw his wings kind of spread out here. And I'm going to see what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw these wings like a bat wing. I'll draw the little claws here. Isn't that fun? Uh, hey, is Robert Newstead? I didn't see. I didn't see Robert on there. Jason's giving Robert a shout out, and I didn't see Robert Newstead on here. Hi, Robert. I didn't. If I missed you, which means it's good, Robert. See, it means I'm really doing a lot of focus on the drawing. See that? All right, here I'm going to put a shadow now. This light's coming from over here, so I'm going to shade opposite. Shade all the areas opposite here. Day 65 of our challenge. If this is your first day, glad you're here. If this is your 10th day or your 30th day or your 50th day, I'm just so glad that you just keep logging in whenever you can. Keep your sketchbook handy. One drawing a day. One drawing a day no matter what. And we'll just see how many of the 365 days this year. We'll just see how many of those days that we can draw. Okay, I'm hoping to beat my 199 days in uh, consecutive days, but we'll see. I'm determined not to give up. Right, surrender to despair if I miss a day or miss a week or miss a month. All right, I haven't missed a day yet, but I'm realistic that uh, it's entirely possible that I'll be missing a day, but I'm not going to stop. Douglas DeVore, hello, Douglas DeVore, good to see you. Douglas DeVore, our director, Doug DeVore. He is not only is he in the movie, you'll see Doug in the movie, along with Robert Newstead. You'll see Doug. He directed all the oh my goodness, over I think over 100 episodes, many seasons, Went from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Northern California to Grand Rapids, Michigan. We did seasons all over the country, and Doug was there with me, and it was just awesome. Hey, Doug, do you remember the 3 days of post pre-production when you and I were on in the studio in that the big theater that we were adapting to be my studio? Remember that? And I was working on all the show's content, and Doug was crawling around under the seats in the laying down cable. It was laying down camera cable and video cable. We that was wow. We must have spent 12 hours a day, him and I, in the getting set up. And then Robert came in, and Robert was running around all over the place, getting all the equipment together. Yeah, Doug remembers. Oh, that was fun. Hey Doug, you had one of the first iPhones that I've ever seen. One of the first Apple iPhones. Remember, we were at dinner, and you showed us where you had the iPhone, and you were showing us how you showed us where your car was parked, and you showed us all this stuff on the map, how to find different restaurants on the map on iPhone. It was just crazy. First time I ever saw an iPhone was with Mr. Doug. Mr. Doug. It was so cool up there in Grand Rapids, Michigan. All right, well there you go, you guys. There you can put a little belly button. We got to put a little belly button right here. It's not. All right, so we got our baby. Put some flapping here. Hey, Doug, Dynamic Dan sent me some wonderful uh, original recordings of music snippets I'm going to use for some opening animations that I'm going to put on these lives. So looking forward to that. All right, so now let's see, 65. This is day 65, so let's put 65 here. Can you believe it? 65. Pretty soon this is going to be 165, right? Remember, this Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. This Friday and Saturday night, 6:30. I'm going to have another edition of the Mark's Moving Mark Home Art Gallery sale. I'll be selling some of my original drawings. I'll be selling a bunch of my home art gallery pictures that I've loved. I've enjoyed these pictures for a decade or 2 decades, and it's time to share them back with the world. So I'm going to be selling these. Hope you log in. Okay, 65. And then I'll put the Marcus Alive over here. What episode? You guys always help me with the episode, guys. Uh, Mark Kistler live. Yeah, I am. Ivy. Does the adorable dragon have a name? I'm gonna name this dragon Ivy. How's that? This dragon's name. This is Ivy. Hello, I'm Ivy. Hello. You can put a little balloon saying hi, I'm Ivy. And this episode, what episode? I hope I'm right here. Episode 174. All right, guys. Oh, gotta put the date. He's gotta put the date. What is the date today? March 5th. January, February, March 3. 3, 5, 24. Uh, all right. Look at Ivy. I don't see the emoji, but I do see face, red heart shape, happy. That's what I see. Take your fingers. Yay. All right, guys. Thank you, Ivy, for naming our dragon. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Douglas DeVore, what a great cameo. What a wonderful visit that you made. Robert Newstead, shout out to you and everybody who's here with us. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I'll see you tomorrow night. Fist bump. Thumbs up for creativity. I love you. Mwah. Stay creative. Be super nice to each other. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.